Hi, Veritas. I wanted to answer the 5 questions. The first one was, what I would say to God. I guess I would be surprised at first, just like, whoa, you're real? Something like that. And then I'd probably just ask him, why he didn't allow us to have any evidence for his existence and that sort of thing. Um, Probably have lots of questions for him, actually. But that's what I'd probably do first. Second question was about what kind of evidence I would find sufficient. That would be the same evidence you need for anything, any scientific theory we know about. Just need to be something that could be reviewed by other people. That's really what it would take. I wouldn't hold it to a higher or lower standard than anything else. Then the third question was about new atheism, um, and also kind of about how mean or supposedly mean some of them can be. There really is no such thing as new atheism. There's nothing being said now that Bertrand Russell wasn't saying nearly 100 years ago. So it's not new at all, none of it. He even talked about science a little bit. The only difference was the science now is a lot more advanced than it was then. But especially the philosophical kind of arguments, that it's exactly the same. And as far as people being mean about it, most of them really aren't. I guess people are kind of used to everyone kind of handling religion with kid gloves and just kind of being respectful. But it doesn't really deserve that. You should be able to talk about it the same way you talk about anything. So people like Dawkins aren't really mean or strident or anything. Now, Bertrand Russell and Christopher Hitchens, on the other hand, I will agree that they are pretty mean. They're very much anti-religious. And I think that sort of thing has its place. You kind of need all types. The fourth question was about how my atheism affects things. And really, me being an atheist is just a side effect of rationalism. Um, it's just kind of something that goes along with that. So I just don't believe in anything that isn't true, or that there isn't any empirical or logical evidence for. And that does affect things, because I can know what's true, and I can have a good perspective on things because of that. It helps with critical thinking. So I think it's been very helpful. And the fifth question was the true beliefs versus false beliefs. You can't really separate them. When you eliminate false beliefs, all that's left is the true beliefs. So it happens at the same time. There's no doing one or the other. And I think not having false beliefs is probably the most important thing, because true beliefs are just knowledge. It's always good to increase knowledge, but if you believe something that is not true, then that will displace whatever is true about that particular subject. You'll no longer be able to accept the truth. So that's my take on that. Thanks for watching.